trap. So I actually took some trades today. There was not really much setup actually. Setup for supply and demand plus liquidity. So I only traded the ORB during New Year section. So I had a trade I was running. So let me try and I don't know, my network is kind of bad. Network is a little bit bad. Okay. So let's take it for the top. Yep. 10 minutes. So I kind of took like multiple trades on BTC, USD. So I don't want to make this video too long, so I'll just make it like as snappy as possible. Yeah, so this was my initial trade. I kind of give an explanation to how I came about um taking this trade over here. So this was like demand zone demand zone turn supply. So and I actually took this was my first trade. So that was just like 1 to 16. We tapped into this supply zone around this area. Tapped into the demand zone rather. Tapped into that demand zone and I targeted these highs. So my target was basically this high. So and that was like a 16-hour trade. So I just took minor trades during sections and that was it. And price was kind of rejecting of this. There was a supply zone here. Let me delete this so you can see clearly. So there was coming what's my answer? I don't know, my network is kind of bad. Okay. So we actually got a little bit of reaction, but I was not certain if it was going to hold because these over here is our extreme zone. So and I believe that price will eventually reach our extreme zone before it actually reverses. So there was a little bit of reversal and I just targeted a 3-hour trade. So and I was out of the trade before I actually finally reversed. And yeah, I think we are almost at full TP anyways. Almost. Yeah, we're almost at full TP. So that was just the trade for BTC. So and today for gold, there's really nothing really big happened on gold. So let me go down to the 5 minutes because I actually took a trade on. Yeah, I took a trade on during New York session, yes. So and we actually like close to TP and it reversed. So that happens. So for this, if probably I'll be looking at this on tomorrow because there's like a 5 minute demand zone. Probably price is going to reject to this level and react off there. Then I might take the trade. So there was really nothing spectacular that actually happened. Yeah, so I'm still probably waiting for the trade on Euro USD, GBP, I don't think there was any trade, so I'm actually currently waiting. So this is actually like the 30 minutes. So initially I used to trade the 5 minutes, but I was actually like having a lot of losses trading the 5 minutes. I think the 30 minutes has actually like giving me more stability and result than other time frames. So Yeah, so we kind of rejected off. Yeah, I think this trade was a loss. Yeah, so we actually had a trend change around this area, but then I'm so satisfied with that as it were. So probably I was risking, if I was risking $100, I'll be making $1,200 for that trade, for that 12-hour trade. And USD still running. USD is like a little bit slow. So I don't tend to trade it unless I get trading opportunities. My charts will actually be more clear tomorrow because I'll have to delete, and this too is a loss. Yeah. So we ended up reversing. So that was GBP card, the USD. So now we're currently on a downtrend. So we already had a trend change around this area. Yeah. So we're creating lower highs and lower lows now. So to trade this supply and demand liquidity, we need to be very aware of our trend. What's the market doing? Are we in an uptrend? Are we in a downtrend? So this zone, so this was an initial supply zone. Let me mark it out. It was a supply zone, and this was how we reacted off that level. And when we reacted off the level, I was hoping price was actually going to come back to tap this zone, but then he tapped it and we disrespected it. So when price came back to mitigate this zone around this area, that's when I actually took the buy because it's just supply on demand. So price is going to 80% of the time come back to tap that zone and move to the upside. It's just going to like fill up orders. So I actually had like two zones. So this was my extreme zone right here. So this was my extreme zone. And sorry about that. Let me cancel this. So this was my extreme zone right here, and this was where price was actually reacting off of. So yeah, I took two openings. So this was the first, which was the 8 hour, and this was the second, which was like probably like approximately 12 hour. Anyways, I don't know. I actually took that, but then I was like really optimistic that price was eventually going to tap our zone. So all sum together is like around 20 hour. So if probably I was risking $100, I'll be going to make $2,000 or close to $2,000, give or take. So the risk reward is actually like extremely high. So your card, I'm actually like being patient. USD. I don't actually trade USD anyways, so but I'm just looking. I'll just like monitor it if probably actually on an uptrend. If we get to set up on it, fine. If we do not, we move. Yeah, so this was a trade on NAS 100, US 100. So it was a supply zone rather, and price mitigated it, and we're actually going fine. So this was where price came to mitigate this zone, and I'm targeting this lows. That's in 10 to 1 hour. So I'm approximating, I should be making up to, I reached 1% of my 5K account, so that's like $50. So I should be making around $500 basically for this trade. So that's it. That's all for today. So tomorrow I'll have a more cleaner charts, and I don't know. I'll tend to check out for 5 minute supply and demand zones tomorrow. But then I've been trading 30 minutes and I kind of like it because it's more stable for me. The win rate is kind of crazy too as well. Like for the past 1 month I've been having crazy wins, and trust me, I'm not going to lie to you. Like when I mean crazy wins, 12 hour, 10 hour, 16, sometimes 13, like that. So and it's really crazy. And trust me, every time I'm going to be dropping a tutorial on how to trade, the ozone, how to mark out, and so on. I'll drop a tutorial video on my strategy basically. So for now, yeah, I'm just documenting my journey. That'll be fun tonight. Yeah, do have a blessed night. Good night. See you tomorrow.